So over the past couple of weeks, I've been putting in a lot of effort just listing stuff on eBay. And what that has meant is I haven't been sourcing because I've been using that time doing listing. I want to get my shop as busy and as full as possible for Christmas. But you know what? I miss sourcing. Sourcing is the most fun part of eBay reselling. So I've been to a few charity shops. I've been back down the boot sale. And I've also been looking on Facebook Marketplace. And I got a few things to show you. Hey guys, Ian, the Master of Pieces here. I'm an eBay reseller, and I don't know about you, but I am feeling that Christmas is coming. Not just because the weather's changing and that, but because sales are starting to gradually increase. I think there's some Christmas shoppers out there. I think they're starting early. But also I am doing a lot of listing at the minute, and because you list more, generally the more you sell. That's just the eBay rule, isn't it? And I'm trying to put as much up onto my eBay store as possible before Christmas. There's no point in it being sat in the garage doing nothing. That's not going to sell. So I am just spending a lot of time doing that, and what that means is I just haven't been sourcing. I've been using that time to list instead, because that is where my time is most valuable at the minute. But you know what? I do miss sourcing. Sourcing is the most fun thing to do as an eBay reseller. So even though I don't need to, I've got a bit of a death pile here. I've just been out doing it because it's fun. So today I want to show you some of the bits I've been picking up recently in the charity shop, the boot sale, and also Marketplace. I won't show you everything that I've been picking up because I do usually just cover everything in the sales videos anyway, and those have been doing pretty well recently. They've been some of my most well received videos, so I will keep doing those for you guys, and thank you very much for all your support with those videos. But let me take you through some of the bits I have found in the charity shop. Actually, pause there, I got to go and get it first. So I'm back with a bag of bits from the charity shop, and I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed the charity shops have started to lift their prices up a little bit. I'm not talking like a massive price hike, you know, maybe 50p here, £1 there, something like that. And whether it's because Christmas is coming, or they may have just got rid of all of that huge backlog of stock they were getting in after lockdown, so they need to make a bit more money off of the items they've got out on their shop floor. Who knows? But either way, yeah, I am spending a little bit more than I used to in the charity shops, but there is still plenty of profit out there to be made. And the first thing that I've picked up, and I've been picking up a few of these, is a sealed jigsaw. I've stopped generally picking up pre-owned jigsaws that are open because you don't know if all the bits are there unless they're really good pictures, and you know, we might enjoy doing them ourselves. But this is a solid seller, a 500 piecer, Lancasters over Lincoln, good brand, Gibson. That is gonna entice war enthusiasts, plane enthusiasts. That cost me £3. That should be going £10-11 plus postage. I've been doing pretty well with plushes or soft toys. Keep an eye out for this. First bolo of the video. This is a bouncing Tigger. This one is from 1998. I haven't tested it yet, but I've sold this one in the past for £25 plus postage. Paid £1.99 for that one, so keep an eye out for him. Bag Puss. He's pretty retro. He's from 1999. He's got a little voice box in him, and he should purr, but the batteries inside have run out. Even so, should still be getting a tenner plus postage for that one. Paid £1. Now, I have been banging on about these, and I am backing them. They don't really sell very well, so I don't know why, but I'm just going to keep hammering them home. These are La La Loopsy dolls, and the reason is these cost about 30 quid new. So I don't know why there isn't a really strong second-hand market, because they are really, really collectible. They come in waves, so they get discontinued as they go. Paid £1.99, but I will only be getting £8 or £9 plus postage if you look at solds. I mean, some of them go for more, some of them go for less, and I can't really gauge which ones fetch those higher prices at the minute. But I would be picking up La La Loopsy dolls all the time. Another plush. This is Hey Dougie. This is quite an old one as well. This one is from, let me just have a look. It's 2014. That ain't very old. But even so, paid £1. Should only be going for £8 or £9 plus postage. And this is a little bolo here. Look at this. This is like a little baby SpongeBob. It's a Pluffies TY, still got the tag, paid £1. People are asking £40 plus postage for that one. even more if it's in excellent condition. And I don't know why. You know, most of the SpongeBob stuff goes for £5 or £6, something like that. Maybe it's just rare, who knows? But I only paid £1, so if I get anywhere near 40 quid, I'll be chuffed. If I get anywhere near 20 quid for that, I will be chuffed. But yeah, keep an eye out for that one. And the final pleasures I will show you from the charity shop are these. And this goes to show you there are still bargains out there. These were in like 3 for £1. They were in just a big bin of smaller teddies. These are from the film Sing. And these ones will probably go for about £15 plus postage as a bundle. That's what I'm going for. £5 each plus postage on top. Paid, yeah, 3 for £1. So really, really cool that is. Awesome. But I have been picking stuff up that isn't pleasures. This is a bit of a random one. This is like a weightlifting belt, size large, really good condition. Paid, what, £2 for that? Should only go for about a tenner plus postage. But I'm already starting to think, hang on, what about people in the new year who kind of want to get fit? I know it's 3 months away, but if I can start getting a few more sports trainers or sports equipment while it's still pretty cheap now, look at it in the new year, stuff like this might shoot up in price. That whole new year, new me, get fit, all that comes around every year, doesn't it? Classic things from the charity shop. We got a sealed electronic Sudoku. This one's backlit and backed by Carol Vorderman as well. Paid £1.50. That'll go for about £15 plus postage. Keep an eye out for mugs. I don't really pick up many mugs, but if they look cool, this is a Euro Disney one, made in England on the bottom. Looks pretty retro, don't know how old it is. Mugs you can pick up for 50p in the charity shop. I've got that listed for about a tenner plus postage, maybe a bit less. But this has been my best find in the charity shop as well recently. For £2, this is a Kindle, and it's an official Kindle case. And it's a 4th generation Kindle. Now, I'm not sure why they priced this so cheap. It does stay on that screen a lot, and if you push the buttons, it doesn't really do much. And whether it's, but there's a button on the bottom, and if you push that, then it all lights up and then all works. Now, whether when they were testing it in the shop, they didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. I only knew that because I tried to get it out of the case and I accidentally pushed it. But yeah, £2. 4th generation Kindle like this, with a case. I should be good looking for £20 plus postage, something like that for that. So that was a nice little find. Right, so that's just a little summary of some of the bits I've picked up from the charity shop. My main sourcing though recently has been from the boot sales. So let me go and pick up some of the bags I've got from there. Right, let me take you through some of the bits I've been picking up recently at the car boot sale. I've been going to my local one every Saturday for the past 2 months, and I loved going there. Great bunch of people, just a random variety of stuff for sale, and usually you can find a few just gems and just some good bargains. And it's also nice to catch up with a South Wales reseller whenever they're there as well. But anyway, I went there yesterday, and first thing I saw was this. Fast and Furious 6, brand new sealed DVD, that's already sold for £10 plus postage. And I don't know if you can see it. We'll see if we can catch it in the light. Nah, can't quite see it. But what the seller had done is they put a sticker on there, and with biro they'd written £1. But they pushed so hard that £1 is kind of ingrained into the cardboard cover. So yeah, hopefully the buyer doesn't mind that I only paid £1 and sold it for £10. But that's what's happened. Anyway, there was so much random stuff there. Let me take you through this bag first. I've got a couple of bags to show you. I found some more Garfield plushes, and these are from 1981. That one is the most apt because obviously Halloween is coming. We got a pumpkin Garfield. Paid £2.50 for that one. And that one I've got listed up for about £25 plus postage. Solds are on around about £20 for the ones that have sold. People have got them listed up for about 40. So yeah, I'm hoping that mine will sell for about 25 quid. And I actually managed to do a deal with the same seller because she had a few more Garfields and she only wanted £2 for these. So yeah, there's a few more there. That's a cool one. That's got like a parachute on. That's the only one up on eBay. Still got the tag. The last one sold for about £40. So yeah, hopefully the same amount for that. But for £2 each, don't know where the other one is in there. I was going to pick up those Garfields. This was a random punt. Got some kind of beer trays, you know, the ones that you put your beer in and then carry them around. 5 Foster's ones, paid £1 each. Don't know if they're any good. I've got them listed up for about 8 or 9 quid plus postage each. All I need is one of them to sell. That's my money back and we'll be in profit. Here's the other guy. Did I not show you this one? This is a really cool Christmas one there. Hand puppet. Got that up for about 20 quid. You know, Christmas is coming. We will see. But I have been getting more and more into die-cast vehicles. I love just researching them. I had tons of these whenever I was little, so there was a lot of nostalgic value, as there is for lots of other people. And I think these will be, well, not these ones in particular, but this could be a nice little niche to get into. People spend silly money on these cars or toys or whatever, particularly if they've got the boxes and are the right brand. But so yeah, I'm going to spend a bit of time getting to learn this. I will make mistakes on the way, and there are some mistakes in here, but that's all part of it whenever you get into a new niche. But yeah, this is the first one I picked up. It's a Corgi Golf tanker. Very apt at the minute with all the petrol shortages, and it paid £6 for that one. Got it listed for 15 plus postage and already got a few watches on that, so we'll see how that one goes. Right, I think the battery just went, but we're back now, and I want to show you this other articulated lorry I picked up. Eddie Stobart Corgi from 1994. This is an example where I probably made a mistake. Paid a £5 for it, and it's only going for about 8 quid plus postage, which is quite surprising because I've sold an articulated Eddie Stobart before without the box. It was made by Oxford, wasn't made by Corgi, but that went for 10 or 11 quid. So I thought with the box that would have gone for a lot more. Might just up the price at Christmas, see if I get any nibbles. But that's all part of learning new niches, isn't it? Right, keep it. I've always heard people talking about dinky toys, and I picked some dinky toys up in the past and sold them for pretty reasonable money. But not all dinky toys are worth reasonable amounts of money. Found this tank here. It's a Chieftain tank. It's not got the tracks on the bottom. Someone's done their own custom paint job. Paid a £5 for that. The mechanism still works. I think it fires BB pellets or something like that. That'll only go for about 8 or 9 quid plus postage, so not really worth my time picking that up. And the same thing with this fire engine. Old school dinky fire engine. Yes, it's missing the ladder, but the paintwork's in pretty reasonable condition. Paid £3 for that. I've had to bundle that in with another old Matchbox fire engine from the 70s, hopefully to get 8 or 9 quid plus postage for that bundle. Probably not worth picking it up. But these ones were pretty cool. That one paid £1 for. This is a Surtees Formula 1 car. John Surtees was a good racer back in the day. £1 for that. Even without the box, I'll be looking for 6 or 7 quid. With the box, they're only going 15 to £20, but that is in reasonable condition. And then from another seller, the same seller who was selling the pumpkin Garfield, actually, I found that. Pretty nondescript, isn't it? But that is from the Generation 1 Optimus Prime. That is a little kind of, what would it be? Like a little speeder, something like that, that goes in his like lorry or goes in the trailer at the back. That I've got listed up for a tenner plus postage. Paid 25 pence for that. And this little Buck Rogers thing as well. This is from, it's a Starfighter from 1980. Paid 25p for that. That'll go for £6 or £7 plus postage. But what I also picked up from her was this old school Hot Wheels car here. This is from 1975, paid 25 pence. And yeah, it's not really worth too much. It'll only be worth £5 or £6. But this reminded me of something that I found in the poker pickup recently. I had a massive big bag of old cars. There's a little bit of a history lesson here. What we had was this old school Hot Wheels car here. And this one is from 1967. Maybe you can just about see that on the bottom. And that is one of the first ever Hot Wheels cars to have ever been made. They started making die-cast Hot Wheels cars in 1967. They made 16 that year. They are called the Sweet 16. This one is in reasonable condition. It's got the bonnet on, which a lot of them have missing. It is missing the windscreen and the steering wheel, and someone again has just dunked it in paint. They've done their own custom paint job. But even so, that's probably worth £15 to £20 plus postage in that condition. In better condition, obviously it's worth more, and with the box you are well into the hundreds. So yeah, that is a really nice find. I'll probably keep hold of that because it is a nice bit of history. Right, that I was just about to say is enough of die-cast vehicles, but I found from another seller, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This one should have a few more characters. This is quite cool though. Look, if you pull that one there, the wings come out. So it's nice how that mechanism works. Paid £2 for that. That'll go for 8 or 9 quid in that condition. And that is it for die-cast-ish. I have picked some more up in some bundles, and we'll get onto those in a bit. But I've been having a lot of luck with these portable Discmans. This one's a Goodman's. It should have a radio with it. Put batteries in. The CD player works, but the radio doesn't. I need to work out what's going on, because usually it goes the other way. Radio works and the CD player doesn't. But paid £2 for that. Maybe get 8 or 9 quid plus postage. And then I found this Goodman's one here. This is called a Titan. And it looks indestructible. It's got lots of rubber bits that go over all the little kind of earphone jacks and things like that. Now, this doesn't take batteries. You've got to plug it in. So I can't actually test it. But I paid 2 quid for that. The guy wanted 5 quid for this. And I was like, well, I can't really test it. Don't know if it works. And he said, okay, I can for £4.50. And I said, look, I can give you £2 for it. And he laughed at me. He laughed at me. So I said, I got 2 quid. I can't test it. So he said, okay, you can have it for 3. I said, no, I'll give you £2. So I put it back on the table and walked away. And he come after me then and goes, mate, you can have it for £2. So sure, it's one of those things where if you get into a bit of barter at the boot sale and you've kind of threw a price out there, you kind of got to stick with it. So £2, it's got to be worth that. And on the same kind of portable music equipment theme, I found this Ferguson Escort cassette player. Now this one, you put the batteries in, you can hear the music, but it comes through really, really slow. It's like it's in slow motion. So I don't know if there's something going on in the inside there. But yeah, paid 2 quid for that one. 8, 9 quid again. I don't know. I haven't really researched it. And yeah, I will have to probably sell that as parts. But I then come across another seller who was just up for a deal. And everything there was about a £5. You could pick anything up and he was like, yeah, £5 for that, £5 for that. So I found this pair of Nike Air Max trainers. I was looking for something else there, but no, it's Nike Air Max trainers. They're a reasonable size. They're size 8s. No, they're not. Size 6s. Read that wrong. So yeah, but the thing is, they're not in the best condition at all. I'm trying to find it. One of the there we are. There. Big gouge in the sole there. Fair bit of wear on there. You wanted 5 quid for it. Also, this Sony Hi-Fi here. Brought it home. Radio player works. Cassette player doesn't. Again, you wanted 5 quid for it. We then had what do we have? This little corgi car here. Wanted 5 quid for it. This is a old VW Golf. Will be what, late 80s, maybe early 90s. Doors open. Boot still works. Got all the stickers. And there's one more item that he had, and I don't know what it is. Can't find it. But basically, I got him down to £10 for everything. Picked it up. So those trainers, I've got it for £15 plus postage. They should go for what, 30 to 40 quid if they're in decent condition. These aren't. Hopefully, I get a nibble at that price. This one I've not yet listed, but I should be looking for £15 plus postage. That corgi car, the VW, that'll go for about a £5 plus postage. And I can't remember what the other one is, but I should be making my money back on there. But everything else, I keep looking down because I've got this cardboard box and I'm trying to pick out the bits. That was a good one. 25p for a G1 transformer. I can't remember what it's called, but it's worth 7 or 8 quid. But that'll be going up on the shelf, go in the collection. What else do we have? Oh, check this out. No, I'll show you that in a minute, because that all come from the same thing. All of this right now has come from the same seller. You know when you just click with a seller and everything on their table is stuff that you'd be interested in? Well, I got to the point where I'd given him 4 or 5 things and he was like, look, take this box, fill it up and we'll come up with a bulk price at the end. So in this box we have got a corgi. It is corgi, isn't it? Oh, it's a London 2012 red bus, double decker. Right, that's the battery issues well and truly sorted. I was rolling on about 5% and it just kept going all mad. So it's actually dark outside now. I've charged it up enough. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, picked up that London bus. I'm never picking up any London 2012 stuff ever again. It's just not worth much at all. That's only worth about 2 quid plus postage. I found this other boxed double-decker bus here. This one is by Matchbox. It's a commemorative bus for Charles and Diana's wedding. Again, not worth much. £4 plus postage maybe. I was suckered in because it says Matchbox and it is in the box. We then found some figures, just toy figures. This one's really cool. This is Hound. This is a Transformer. It does have a gun, but it should have a few more accessories with him. But it's in relatively good condition. Resale value, £8 plus postage, but that one is going on my shelf about there, I reckon. So he's got a place on the shelf. We found a Kenner Predator. This one's awesome. Should have weapons, should have a face mask. In that condition, it'll probably go for about £5 plus postage. With all the weapons and accessories, you're looking about £15. We then found a Britain's Tractor mixed in the box with all of these random figures. Yeah, just so much random stuff. Now, I've sold this one before, but it was in a bundle. It is pretty beat up. I'm not sure if it's meant to come with a cab. If it is, hasn't got the cab, hasn't got the funnel, or the back's broken. That'll be bundled up with some other farm stuff. A dinky muck spreader, probably worth about £4 or £5. Should have a little elastic band in there so it all spins together. Doesn't have it. A WWE wrestler. This is called Ivar. Again, should have a few more weapons, but has enough accessories to make it worthwhile. He'll sell for about £7 or £8 plus postage. This was a little find. I thought this was one of the bad guys off of Ninja Turtles. Is it Casey, the one with the ski mask? But actually, it's from a company called something like Mannix Monster Mayhem. It's a real random company. There's no identifiers on the toy itself, no dates or anything. But basically, it's a bootleg Jason. You know, the horror character with the ski mask. Was it on Halloween? Yeah, bootleg version. People are asking £90 for that. There were 2 up on eBay, £90 each. None sold, and none sold recently either. I've sold mine for £20 though. I thought, I mean, is that worth £90? Not in my eyes. £20 seemed fair. We then we're on to Power Rangers. The last stuff from this guy was all Power Rangers, and I've not really sold any Power Rangers before. We found this guy. I've looked on Google Lens, can't identify him because there are so many of these and they look really, really similar. So I need to do a bit more research. But he seems to be all complete. Doesn't have any accessories. If he does, he hasn't got them. But then these were quite cool. These, I didn't realise at the time, actually joined together to make a large Megazord figure. This is the Green Ranger's part of it. And also, these 2 bits were stuck to the back of his legs. But basically, that's the Blue Ranger's part of it. So the other Power Rangers should have bits that connect on. Didn't realise. So, yeah, I picked up those 2. And actually, I've sold these 2 as a bundle already for £12.50 plus postage. Now, all of that, all together, in that box, cost me £12. So I've made my money back on those 2 Power Rangers figures and that Jason knockoff figure. So really, really chuffed with that. What I then did though, was I did a lap of the same boot sale. Let me just put them down. And I found another couple of bits. We found that Lego remote controller. That's for one of the train sets. 25p. That should go for about a tenner plus postage. Again, for 25p. I found this She-Ra jigsaw, and this is all complete. It's only 150 pieces, so we did this when we got home. It's got the poster in it as well, so that was a nice little find. That should go for about a tenner plus postage. There are a few stickers on there. I've tried peeling it off a little bit, but it's taken off some of the picture, so I've just left it on there. And also the Silverstone Grand Prix board game. This is all complete by some miracle. Now, there are none sold on eBay, but I thought it's got to be collectible. It's a board game, it's Silverstone, it's Formula 1, it's got everything going for it, and that cost me £2. So I've got that listed up for about £30 all in, obviously taking offers if the right one comes along. But then I got back to the car and I started Googling those Power Rangers a bit more, and I realised they were from a larger Megazord. So I went back to the same seller, had a route round the box, couldn't find any of the other bits, but I did find this one here. That's another Power Ranger piece. That'll go for £4 to £5 plus postage. But these were a little find. I think this guy is called Gavatrax, something like that. I have to Google Lens it. But he's got the armour. He's got 2 like shoulder plates you can see, and this little golden staff. I got 4 of them, and I paid £8 for that plus 4 of those. Now these should go for about a tenner each plus postage. So 4 of them, that's 40 quid. So I did pretty well off that guy, and I was glad I went around for this second loop. So I've got no more stuff to show from the boot sales. I have got other stuff I have picked up from the boot sales, but it's similar type of stuff. I picked up a ton more Spice Girls key rings as well. I picked up another 30 for £2. So that's about, what's that, 5 pence each, 6 pence each, something like that. And I think the Spice Girls have got a 25th anniversary CD coming out, so that might put them back in the spotlight a bit. Those key rings should do pretty well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it from the boot sale I've got to show you. But I have got one more thing to show you this video, and it's a Facebook Marketplace pickup. Let me just dig it out. And here it is, guys. I found 2 Hot Wheels sets up on Marketplace for £5. So £2.50 each. This is the one that I'm interested in the most. It's an elimination set. So you line up 4 cars at the top. It goes through various gates. If you hit the gates too late, your car gets thrown off the end and you're left with one winner. Resale value for that, £25 to £30 plus postage, so not bad for £2.50. But more importantly, what I will be doing is hosting a reseller elimination race. I've got 16 entries, so I will be receiving Hot Wheels or similar cars from all around the country from various resellers, and we will put them all to the test. We will find out which reseller can source the quickest car, whether it be boot sales, charity shops. If they want to cheat, they can pop down Morrison's and pick one up brand new. I'm leaving it completely up to them. But we will find out who will be the quickest. And if you're interested in that, jump over to my Instagram page. You'll see who is entered so far, and I'll keep you up to date with the entries. But all those races will be shown live on this channel, and I'm really looking forward to that. Should be a nice bit of fun on the run up to Christmas. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you did, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. See you guys. Bye bye.